It feels amazing to be here in Valencia. In my opinion, this is the perfect weather for racing. It's not too warm, it's not too cold. It's February now, and if it was anywhere else, I don't think the weather would be this proper for racing. A lot of people come here every single year, so you can really feel the level of the competition. Yeah, it's just really nice to race here.
It is time for a new exciting karting season for IMA races, starting in style with the 2022 IMA Winter Cup. Taking place again on the beautiful Circuito Lucas Guerrero of Chiva, a twisty and challenging circuit where 175 drivers from more than 20 nations will compete for the first prizes of the season. At the end of the weekend, the winners in X30 Mini, Junior and Senior will get a chance to compete in the upcoming IMA Euro Series. So everybody wants to grab the trophies in what promises to be another exciting start to a new racing season.
The IMA Euro Series is very hard and a hard level, and you learn very much in whole the season. In Valencia it's very hot and nice, and then the track is very grippy. In the mini category it's a good grid, hard people, and you're learning racing. I think who's fast, Daniel Keller, Jesse Phillips.
Junior is a lot more enjoyable. Obviously the speed and the grip is better, obviously. Yeah, physically it's definitely more challenging.
In the junior, myself, Leo Robertson and Colin Crocken is fast.
I think Henry Joslin, he's a good driver. I always think Leo Robinson and Cahill Clark, I think they're the best drivers.
I think we can do the top 5.
The Euro Series is obviously the tracks, I think, are lots more enjoyable than races in other places. Yeah, the competitions are difficult, but obviously it always needs to be challenging. It's obviously going to be well, where people qualify for the final, and just them like defending, and yeah, that will make up the end result.
So X30 for me is a really fair category because all of the engines are very close and the setup changes only a little bit. So the only thing that you really need to figure out are the pressures.
Even after winning an FIA World Championship, it's never ever easy coming from one event to another event. It's always really, really difficult wherever you go. It's always going to be difficult. You always have fast drivers. Doesn't matter if it's there or here. It's always difficult.
So last year I was on a podium in Castelletto. Yeah, it just really helped me with like my mental ability in the racing.
It's kind of important here obviously you have kind of long straights and a very flowing circuit, so you have to try and keep the minimum RPM speed high in the engine so you can put a small sprocket and then you can still go at the end of the straight, which is very difficult, especially as a driver. You have to be very, very smooth on the steering wheel and very, very easy with the throttle pedal not to make the chassis slide too much.
Yeah, so I think it's very close, so you can really test the level of the driver.
For tomorrow we'll be getting a perfect position on the track, making sure you have a nice slipstream, and obviously a chase onto another driver can create a couple of tenths, which will bring you very, very between either first or 10th, let's say. And for Sunday's race, it'll be about keeping nice and consistent throughout the heats and the pre-finals, and making sure that you're there for the final. After that, it'll be a long race, so you have to make sure you have a really easy on the tyre for the end of the race, and whoever does the best job will win.
Welcome everybody to Spain on the Cartódromo Internacional Lucas Guerrero near the beautiful city of Valencia for the 7th edition of the IMA Winter Cup by RGMMC. From 170 competitors in Mini, Junior and Senior, only 36 will get a ticket for the final in each of the 3 classes. So strap yourself in for what promises to be another thrilling start to a new racing season in IMA X30. 926 from Great Britain, Jesse Phillips wearing the Fusion Motorsport colours is going to be starting from pole position. By his side, 927 from the same team of Fusion as well, Daniel Kelleher from Ireland is going to be starting by his side on the external side of the track. Third place on the grid, Dan Harleman, your pole sitter in Friday's qualifying. Kit Belowski, the 995. There's going to be certainly a name to keep an eye on as well, because he has two of his teammates from Fusion Motorsport just in front of him. And green, we're racing for the first final in Valencia. Good start from JC Phillips in front of his teammate Daniel Kelleher. Might try to go around the outside in turn number 1. Watch out, the first challenge of many to come in this lap. Oh, a couple of drivers getting together. Big incident and a tussle between 4 drivers who are actually stuck in the chicane. And watch for Dan Harleman going around the inside for second place. And the Swiss driver is already playing strategic, saying to JC Phillips, let's stick together, let's work hard together, because otherwise we might lose the contact with the lead. And watch out for the move. Lap number 12. There it is. Dan Harleman run the inside of Kit Belowski. Could it be decisive for the win in the X30 mini final? And now it's down certainly to Kit Belowski to switch back, which he does. Beautifully made by the British driver, back in the lead. On the way to the chicane, round the inside goes Dan Harleman. He takes the lead back in front of Kit Belowski. There was nothing the British driver can do, but he might actually go for the switchback in turn number 1. This is the penultimate lap of the final, ladies and gentlemen. And we are in for another try. This time the British driver on the inside, and Dan Harleman is forced to step back. Back in second place. Look at the defensive driving of the Fusion Motorsport driver, which is not enough. Dan Harleman takes the lead once again in turn number 11. If he shuts the door, which he cannot do quite efficiently enough, they're going to be side by side in turn number 12. But once again, this is down to Fusion. One last corner on the way to the checkered flag, almost the photo finish. Victory for Kit Belowski in front of Dan Harleman and JC Phillips in Valencia. What a fantastic finish that is for the X30 mini final. Punching the air with joy. Kit Belowski wins the 2022 IMA Winter Cup in Valencia. Kit Belowski, winner in front of Dan Harleman. JC Phillips completing the podium in front of Zdeněk Babisek, 4th place. Martinez is 5th, Noah Baglin is 6th, then we have Daniel Kelleher in 7th, from Manuel Miguez Galloso in 8th, Bosco Arias in 10th, and Daniel Miron Lorente in 10th place. In 3rd position, from Czech Republic, representing TEPS Racing Team, Zdeněk Babisek. 2nd position, JC Phillips. And finally, to a winner in mini class, Kit Belowski.
Superheat starting 3rd and they won it, and the last one starting 4th, and they pulled it back and they got 1st.
On pole position, Leo Robinson from Algeria is going to be certainly one name to keep